Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good evening, everyone. My name is Setyadji. My student number ID is 44.1A.37, and my class is 44.1A.37. Today, I'd like to talk about the present continuous tense. I hope this short presentation will help us understand when and how to use it correctly. Now, what is present continuous actually is? The present continuous is one of the most common tenses in English. It is used to describe an activity that is in progress at the moment of speaking, as well as temporary action or changes taking places during certain period. The present continuous tense is used when something is happening right now at this very moment. For example, I'm talking to you right now. That's present continuous. The next one is structure, which the formula contains subject plus am or is or are plus verb ing. The structure of the present continuous includes a form of the verb to be am, is, or are, followed by a verb ending in ing. This structure shows that an action is still continuing. Example, I am studying English right now. The formula is very simple: subject plus am, is, or are, and then a verb with ing. So we say, I am eating, she is working, they are studying. The ing ending shows that the action is still happening. And then to be forms. Examples such as equals am, I equals am, he or she or it equals is, you or we or they equals are. The auxiliary verb to be changes according to the subject. It is important to match the subject with the correct verb form. For instance, she's dancing and they are singing. Now remember, the verb is to be changes depending on the subject. We say I am, he or she is, and you, we or they are. For example, she is dancing and they are singing. It's really important to match the subject with the correct form to be. And next is examples. Examples such as I am watching TV, she's reading a book, they are playing football. Each sentence shows an activity that is happening right now. This tense emphasizes that the action is not finished and is taking place at a current time. Examples such as here are some quick examples. I am watching TV, she is reading a book, they are playing football. All of this action are happening right now, not yesterday, not tomorrow, but this is the exact. And then when to use it. Examples such as action, happening now, temporary action, or near future plans. We mainly use the present continuous for three purposes, which is one, action that are taking places at the moment, two, temporary actions or situation that will end soon, and three, plans and or arrangements set for near future. So do we actually use the present continuous? There are three main situations. First, for action happening now, like I'm talking. Second, for temporary action, such as I'm staying with my friend this week. And third, for near future plans, such as we're meeting our teacher for tomorrow. And next, temporary action. Example, as I am staying at my friend's house this week. This sentence shows a temporary condition. It means the speaker does not live there permanently but only for a short time. The present continuous help express this temporary nature. Let's look at the second one, a temporary action. For example, I'm staying at my friend's house this week. That means it's not permanent, it's just a short period. The present continuous help us express that temporary. And next is future plans. Example, as we are meeting our teacher tomorrow. The present continuous can also refer to future events, especially when they are scheduled or arranged in this case. It acts almost like a future tense with a sense of certainty. The present continuous can also be used for future plans. When you say, we're meeting our teacher tomorrow, it's already arranged like a schedule. So it's almost like talking about the future, but with more certain. And then negative form. The formula is subject plus am or is or are plus not plus verb ing. Examples such as she isn't sleeping. To make the sentence negative, add not after the auxiliary verb. This shows that the action is not happening. Example, I am not working right now. And then the next is question form. The formula is am or is or are plus subject plus verb ing. Example such as are you listening? When forming a question like this, move the auxiliary verb to the front of the subject. This pattern is consistent in all present continuous present. Example, is she watching TV? Now it is for short answer. Short answer, and for the example of this, such as yes, I am, or no, I'm not, or maybe yes, he is, or no, he isn't. Short answer make communication clear and natural. Instead of repeating the full sentence, we use these brief forms to confirm or deny. Next, it is the common mistakes. Examples of two of these common mistakes, where mostly people say "I am playing football," which is wrong, and then the "I am playing football," which is the correct one. Many learners forget to add "ing" to the verb. Remember, the continuous form always requires the "ing" ending. Without it, the sentence become grammatically incorrect. Now it is for the verb plus ing rules. The formula for it is add ing to most verb. Drop e makes it equal making. Double last letter run equals running. These rules help you correctly form the ing verbs for verbs ending in a silent e. Drop it before adding ing if a verb ends with a single vowel followed by consonant double the last letter, such as swim as swimming. The next is practice with pictures. Example like, what are they doing? They are eating, running, and studying. Here's a fun way to practice. Using pictures is a good way to practice. Try describing people's actions around you in present continuous. It helps improve both observation and. And then next is the mini conversation. What are you doing? I am studying. This short dialogue shows how the tense is used in a daily conversation. Notice the use of contractions like I'm, which make a speech with sound natural and fluent. Now, more examples of it. The cat is sleeping. We are learning English line now. My mom is cooking dinner. Each example focuses on ongoing activity. These sentences reflect typical daily actions and help visualize continuous verbs in context. Now you can see this is the mini exercise, which includes three questions. Complete these sentences using the correct form of present continuous. Pay attention to subject, verb, agreement, and negative. And the last is summary. Am, is, or are plus verb ing used for action happening now or temporary situation. In summary, the present continuous tense describe ongoing or temporary actions and is formed with am, is, or are plus a verb ending in ing. Thank you for listening. Thank you for your attention. I hope this presentation helped you understand how to use the present continuous tense correctly in both speaking and writing. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.